everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for today, February 9th, 2021, and the essential oils that will be helpful in processing these energies. For simplicity, I've divided the oils I'll be sharing about into two categories, basic and specialty. The basic are going to be those for those of you that are maybe brand new to essential oils, and you're likely to have at least one of these if you got an enrollment kit, etc. So in that category, the lineup is doterra, lavender, breathe, and adaptive. In the specialty category, the oils I'll be talking about relative to the astrology are doterra, forgive, peace, and anchor, which is part of the yoga collection. So the day, I'm going to talk about all the aspects so you can have an understanding wherever you are. When you listen to this video, you can go back and say, oh, that's the context of whatever was happening, even though some is retrospective. So this morning early, 5:59 a.m., Saturn sextile Chiron. This basically, the gist of this is that it encourages productivity and it helps us move with the wounded aspects of ourself and not be inhibited by them. So Chiron is the wounded healer. Whatever wounds, insecurities we have, we're able to get things done in this energy, especially with the influence of that Capricorn moon, which I've talked about. Capricorn is very helpful as the taskmaster of the zodiac and helping us get things done. So with that in mind, breathe is a good oil for focus and getting things done. Lavender is actually a good oil for getting things done, at least for me. Lavender, all oils of this caliber work adaptogenically. So some of those stereotypical things that you think of with lavender don't necessarily apply. Like lavender is often associated with sleep, but if that's not what your body needs, it's not what it's going to give you. It's going to give you more of a gentle push to get things done in a grounded way. Lavender facilitates communication, which is why I chose it relative to Mercury still being retrograde. Lavender is going to be here probably every day during Mercury retrograde period. But I did put lavender in my kombucha. You can put it in juice, water, whatever is your beverage of choice. Do make sure that that's glass, not plastic. Lavender is one that is for topical, aromatic, and internal use. And so with these two oils, I put breathe in the diffuser, lavender in the diffuser. In your palms, you can make your own diffuser by adding a drop of breathe, a drop of lavender. You could do a drop of anchor too. Rub your hands together, cup that over your nose and mouth without touching your eyes. That's an important point. And then take deep breaths as deep as you can through your nose and your mouth. And I would suggest you doing at least 5 of those. Anyway, that will help with grounded clarity. It will help with the next aspect that happened at 12:22 p.m. in that the Capricorn moon was conjunct Pluto in Capricorn. And with that task mastering energy in getting things done, our emotions might appear kind of icy. And our emotions are heightened in that orientation. So breathe would be helpful for that. Lavender, helpful. Anchor is going to really help pull us into our body, help us feel intimately connected to the whole, our community, the world, the collective, the field at large. There's a lot of oils in here that pull our expression out so that we are able to take in a steady way the next right action in a grounded way. And any grounding energies that we can have right now are especially important because we've got so many planets, an unprecedented amount of planets. I mean, unprecedented in recent time. A lot of planets in Aquarius, which is going to be very, a lot of air energy, which I'll talk about. So, okay, moving forward, yes, watching for the heightened emotion. Right after that, the moon went void, of course, which is a time for reset, reboot, recalibrate. Not a good time for big ticket decisions or making big decisions in general. The Aquarian sun this afternoon was conjunct Pallas in Aquarius as well at 123. And that is the energy of the intellect. It's the energy of calculating strategy and, strategizing to achieve our goals. Aquarius's bigger picture themes do make sure that with all that Aquarian energy, which is the humanitarian, the awakening, the visionary of the zodiac, that you have some objectivity with that to make sure that you're not avoiding things in your own life for the sake of these bigger picture themes. So while it's great to be focused on the whole, we have to make sure that our own needs are met. Like that classic phrase, make sure your cup is full. However it goes, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned it. But anyway, make sure you have a full cup before you share your cup. Anyway, okay. Let's see what else for the day. Okay, so moon void, of course, not a good time to make decisions. That's all afternoon until tonight at 8:20. 4:46 p.m., Vesta in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces, which can make us more present to the magical side of things and making the ordinary, mundane, extraordinary and magical, and just seeing through the seeing through the mundane and really infusing life with this new lens of seeing things in a more divine way and noticing the synchronicities and all of that. And so with that in mind, Anchor is a good one. Lavender is a good one to keep going with the Mercury retrograde energy to help communication. Forgive is also a good one. Forgive is helpful at forgiving, obviously, but it's also just a really good grounding energy that can keep us more tuned into the unseen and the magical. And also peace, same deal, can really help us be tuned into higher levels of awareness. It's got clary sage in it, which is the oil of inner sight. It has marjoram in it, which can make us feel more connected to the whole. I'm not going to go through all the details of that one, but these two are really lovely on the front and back of the heart, bottom of the feet, back of the neck. These are topical aromatic only. So those are wonderful, and I chose the Forgive because we are in Mercury retrograde. All right, final aspect I'm going to mention today is that the moon enters Aquarius at 8:20 p.m. So the Aquarian energy will be upon us for the next few days. The new moon is in Aquarius, and I have already prepared the content for that video, so I should have it out sooner than later, hopefully. But let's talk about Aquarius briefly. Aquarius is a mental sign. It's a fixed masculine air sign. It is the sign of the water bearer. It's the sign of the visionary of the zodiac, the humanitarian, it's ruled by the intellect, so it's very head-based, very mental. In this energy, there's a tendency for communication advancements, space travel advancements, just scientific advancements in general. There's definitely a very freedom-loving, idealistic quality to this. And so with that in mind, I chose adaptive because adaptive will help us move with that air energy, which is very different, especially with all the other planets in Aquarius right now. Adaptive will help us move more fluidly with that energy that's so quick. Anyway, and this will help to stimulate the intellect in a grounded way and also help communication. This has both lavender and spearmint in it. So again, for that Mercury retrograde, it's good to use tools to boost communication. And then rosemary is very good at stimulating the head. So this is just going to help you to go with the flow. The shadow sign of Aquarius is it is so in the head, and so really that's a benefit of using the oils in general right now, is they're so earth-based, and you have the wisdom of these real plants beyond the conceptual. These are the intelligence of the plants being taken in the body, and that helps to ground us to the energy of earth. And I think it's especially important right now with all this air energy, and being, if you listen to my conjunction video at December 3rd, 21st, we just completed a 200-year cycle of earth energy, and now are in this new energy of air energy, which is just altogether different from anything that we've yet experienced in our life. Adaptive will help us embrace that energy, as will peace. Peace is the one I picked up, but yeah, both peace and adaptive would be great. Anyway, I'll talk more about Aquarius in the new moon video. Thank you so much for listening, liking, sharing, subscribing. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy these energies. Please reach out if I can be of service. Not only do I sell doTERRA, I offer naturopathic consultations and bodywork, and also life coaching sessions. Talk to you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.